So there. Hi guys, welcome to our live stream today, January 2, 2021. Before I move on to my 2021 outlook for top cryptocurrencies, let's go first on how the other investment asset performed last year, 2020. So I have here the top 5 cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, and Chainlink. I excluded the stablecoin USDT or Tether. And some commodities, US indices, and other global indices. That's it. Oh. So for December 31, 2020, my source here for cryptocurrencies is CoinMarketCap. For the rest is TradingView and the Philippine Stock Exchange for PSE. So if you look at it, cryptocurrencies performed the best or the biggest performer last year, 2020. Biggest gainers is Chainlink or Link up 536%, followed by Ethereum 469, and then BTC at 303%, and then Litecoin. Actually, for XRP, it is greatly battered because of the ongoing lawsuit XRP and the SEC. So I think it's still for this year. We'll just discuss that later on. And then for commodities, silver is the one that performed better versus gold and natural gas. While US oil still the biggest loser last year, 2020, sorry. I'm talking about 2020. And then for indices, the biggest performer is Nasdaq. Actually, it's also one of my favorite US indices is the Nasdaq. And then the rest, just double digit to a negative territory. The biggest loser in the indices that I'm monitoring is IDX 30, down 9%, followed by the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. So I think that's it for the 2020 wrap up. So just a bit introduction about myself. Actually, I'm more focused on cryptocurrency. So the outlook that I'll be providing today is more on the top 5 cryptocurrencies, which is this. So if you have watched my earlier video this morning, it's in Filipino language. Still the same outlook that I'll be providing. So let's start off with, of course, the BTC. So I have here the spreadsheet. So I have the CAGR growth for this top 5 cryptocurrencies as of year end. These are the top crypto I'm currently monitoring. You can also check on CoinMarketCap cryptocurrencies based on market cap. So let's just check. Yeah, that's still, I just excluded the Tether. it's already Polkadot that's already on the top 6. So should have been the Polkadot, but I don't have a 2021 outlook for Polkadot, but I do also hold and staking some Polkadot. So let's just focus on this 5 cryptocurrencies. I think this is before the year ends. That's the current market capitalization. Yeah, because the last few days, Polkadot is really gaining traction. So first, so how did I get the compounded annual growth rate? This is the ending value divide less the beginning value over 1 raised to over 1 divided by the number of periods. So it depends on the type of asset, but this is the period I use, and my source, the price source is coin market cap. And for Bitcoin, I also used for 2012 and 2011, I use a Bitstamp. So let's start off with BTC. I have here 3 different types of estimate: the best estimate, a conservative estimate, and the worst estimate, or the worst. Should be S, I mean P. So how did I get this 292? Actually, I discovered it when I'm exploring TradingView. I never tried trading using this logarithmic chart, but this is also one of the, I think this is actually interesting one to look at also, because the cycle here is every 4 years. So let me just show you. I think I also published it in the ideas last December 29, if I'm not mistaken, or before the year ends. However, the first cycle, since this is not complete, so I'll just use this second cycle here, and then the possible third cycle which we are in here, the possible third cycle, because the first cycle is here, and if you look at it, it's approximately 4 years. Let's just get the calculator. So approximately 1476, and if I use the 365 days in 1 year, so that's approximately more or less more than 4 years. So this is the possible cycle. This is the second cycle that start and ends approximately 4 years, or 1,476 days. That's also the same day I use in this possible third cycle. So if it repeat this possible cycle or history, possibly I'm looking at the possible target, which is, oh, it's not, wait, let's just make it try to show all the charts. So there. So possibly that's around 292. Let's look at the coordinates. 292,657.77. So this is the best estimate that I put in this spreadsheet. So I have a comment also in that spreadsheet. And then after it hit that, The next is it will retrace by 86%, or more or less more than 80%, because this one approximately retrace more than 86%. This one is more than 83%. So for this one, if ever it hit this 292,000, I'm expecting a possible 83% retracement, or at least at 47,463. So that's the possible retracement I'm looking at. And anyway, possibly it will end the third cycle, or which is also the bull run, approximately by next year, January 8th, 2022. So which is, that's the end of 1,476 days. So pretty much bullish in here. So let's see how it goes. Anyway, disclaimer guys, I'm not providing or offering any financial advice. So please do your own research and trade cautiously. Yeah, I should have mentioned that before I start. So anyway, so that's my basis here on my best estimate. I don't know if, I think some traders are usually checking, or I don't know if some traders have used this, but since it's also in the trading view, I think some of the traders also use this kind of chart. Because currently I'm using Renko chart, and of course the usual chart, which is the candlestick, because this is the most popular chart that most traders are using, the candlestick. And the indicators that they are mostly using is RSI, or relative strength index. You can check that on, I think here, on what's new here in there. Yeah, you can just read that there. So I think that's it for that. That's my basis for my best estimate for this year. And I think if you look, sorry. And if you also try to look at it, 20, what's the last? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2020 less 4 years, that's 2016. So if you also try to analyze it, after the halving, there's a long bull run a year after, and then after that it's a retracement. So let's see how this logarithmic chart perform this year, if it will follow this kind of pattern. So the other is, the conservative estimate that I use is the CAGR growth, using the price from 2011 to 2020. So that's approximately 9 years. So how do I compute that? I just use the CAGR growth formula there, and then I project the possible estimate for 2021, or for this year. So that's approximately 120,000. But for this, more or less $119,834.16. So did I make yeah, I think we can just maybe we can just add it here. Yeah, actually I'm saving this one, so let's just use the other charts for other projections. I'm saving that. I'm saving the bit stump. So let me just Jake. So after the CAGR growth of 120, the worst case scenario that I'm looking at. So let's look at this one, or the, what's that? CMC chart. Oh, that's that, not that. This one. So if you look at the CMC chart on a daily time frame, you can see that there are four gaps that is not yet filled. So that's oh, I think we can just so let's just double check, because most of the gaps have already been filled. So let me just also double check, because early in the morning, one of the participants or one of the viewers said that there is a gap at more or less 3,000 or in this area. But however, I'm not seeing any gaps. I don't know what time frame he used, or what what chart he used, or what exchange he used. But for this one, normally for gaps, I'm looking at the CMC. So this is mostly here at that area, at the most are already been filled except for this one, which I will also show you guys. So these are the gaps that I'm currently looking at. So the lowest gap, oh, let's start first with this gap, the 23,775. So this is the first gap that's not yet filled, the 23,775, followed by another gap which is here around 18,150, and this one around that 17,000. And then the lowest gap is here, the 9,600. So it's not yet filled at this area. So that's the lowest gap. And this 9,600, this is also the worst case scenario I'm looking at for a BTC. If ever it, of course, continue to, or I mean, start to retrench and possibly fill all this, of course, before this 9.6, fill this gaps first, and possibly end right here, the worst case scenario, which is the 9,665. So that's the three estimate I'm looking at for BTC. And then normally I'm using the risk reward ratio, what's the possible gain and what's the possible loss. If the risk reward ratio is at least 2, I enter the trade. If not, I will wait for an attractive levels, even in the even when I also swing trades and scalp trades. That's also the risk reward ratio I'm looking at. So that's, for me, it's attractive risk reward ratio, which is 13.63. But we're using the best estimate here, which is 292,657,000. Well, for BTC, I'm also a long-term holder, but most of my trades are futures, perpetual. Majority is, of course, BTC, because this is the most liquid. And then I also trade some Ethereum and Litecoin. That's the majority of it. And then I settle it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And sometimes I also settle in USDT. So that's how I trade. And what else? What else I can share? Normally, I just use 1% of the wallet, or just 1%. I just risking 1% of the asset I'm holding for trading futures. Normally, it's less than 1%. So there, and now let's move on to before that, I think let's also look at the BTC dominance, because earlier this morning I forgot to mention or analyze this one also. But if you have watched my previous videos, because I think I started making online streams. I start in streaming around May, and I think for trading view later after May. I think July, I think, because the previous one are recorded. So this one is live. But anyway, so there are also three gaps here, but the first gap at 63. Oh, sorry. Let's just stop that. Oh, because I'm also scalping a while ago, and yeah, I'll put some alarm. Anyway, so currently Bitcoin is trading at, let's just look. 29,800. So anyway, there are also three gaps here, but the 63 or the 64% is or have already been filled, which is this area, or more or less that's 66 area. So this gap has already been filled. So this is the first gap. So this is filled. So let's just filled. Oh, where is the text? Inside, left, or maybe center. But where is it? Oh, there. Let's change it to white. So that's the first gap. The second gap is around this area, which is around 74 or maybe possibly 75. I think for 74 area, which is the unfilled area at the moment as of this time. So this is unfilled. Unfilled. And the last one is this one. This area at the highest is 97.92, right? And this is close to 97 or around 96 area, which is the third gap. So the first gap has already been filled, the second gap still unfilled, and the third gap still unfilled as of this time. Oh, sorry. Why did I alert? Cancel. So that's the three gaps that I'm looking at. So this could also, possibly, what's the lowest correlation between the price? Of course, if the BTC dominance move higher, the price will also move higher. So this is unfilled. So where is the text? Where is that text? It's inside, and Yeah, maybe let's try to, oh, let me just try to, oh, I cannot see the text, but anyway, that's the unfilled portion. This one, the 74 and the 96 area. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, sorry. What's happened? Then we'll try to analyze it based on Renko chart. Because normally at the moment I just started using it last year September, and yeah, I just love using the Renko chart at the moment. So if you look at it, it's forming a possible bullish Renko bar that could possibly fill this gap using the candlestick at 74 area. So watch out for that. Oh, actually this is, yeah, breakout on this area, on this, what's this, 71 area, more or less 72 area, could possibly fill this gap. And that's the next resistance I'm looking at, is the 78 area. So OMG. So possibly that could also be a catalyst for Bitcoin to, of course, higher dominance, higher price. And altcoins will bleed. Oh, that's why most of my positions also are in just in BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So just on the top alts. I mean top alts, the top two alts, and oh, it's not one at least at the top 10 alts. So that's most of the alts I'm holding. But I also do hold some alts that is less than 10 million market cap, but just a portion of it. So there, possibly it could fill that gap, this 74 gap. So good luck to altcoins if ever this happen. This is also a possible double top here. Oh, let's make it bigger using the Renko chart. So this could also a possible double top here if it failed to break out at this area, 72 area. But I think with the bullish Renko bar here, possibly it will continue until this area, the 78%. Oh, that's too, well, actually that's too high. That's too high. Um, yeah, but of course, based on what we are seeing, that's the next possible resistance. So let's trade based on what we see. So this is the next possible resistance if it will break this 72 area. Of course, the support I'm looking at is we can use the height of each Renko bar, but the worst case, possibly this area. Oh, the where when March. Let's, because that's the global dump. Possibly the worst case is this, the 57 area. So let's see how it goes for BTC. Oh, we can just try to wait. Let's just try to use this also. Let's just try to make a trend here and another here. It's trading within this range, so I think possibly even 80%, more than 80%, if this trend will continue uptrend. So let's see how it goes for BTC. So I think that's it for BTC and BTC Dominance. Now let's move on to, anyway, I have, let's just try. I'll just make an outlook until 10 because I have a Zoom meeting by that time. So I think I write it here. BTC then dropped to a 7K. Oh, some said BTC will hit 35K, then drop to a 7K. So let's see. It's more on a short, more or less, his short term or maybe within this year target. So 35,000. Wait, let's look at it. Oh, we're using the logarithmic chart still. So let's just go back to the regular chart. Because normally when I trade, yeah, I just thought. Now I love using Renko chart because I will ride. I mean, you can ride the trend longer. Because last year most of my trades are just longs, though I also make some shorts. So he said his target is 35 to possibly 7K. I don't know how he get the 7K. But anyway, there's no right or wrong here in trading. So always manage risk. Because at the end of the day, it will be the trader who will decide what he want to do with his holdings or portfolio. So hopefully we can gain, all of us hopefully can gain more. So that's oh, because that's a bottom line for us to have a consistent profit. So uh, that's my target before. I think last year. But since it continues to trend higher, how to use this Renko chart is that it's a possible bullish Renko bar forming, and the height is 1,385.94. So the immediate resistance I'm looking at here is we'll just add 29. Wait, let's just try to add that. 29,104. 29,104 plus, oh, 29,104 plus 1,385, if I'm not mistaken. That's the height of each Renko bar, 0.94. So we'll just use that. So around 30,000. So the immediate resistance I'm looking at is the 30,400 something. 30,489. Oh, what's that? Sorry. Not alert. So the coordinates here is 30,000 for what? That's 489. Yeah, 489. So if the trend continues, I think the general trend is still uptrend, as you can see in this Renko chart. 85. So the next possible target is 31,874, and then we'll just add 1,835. 33,000 and then 1,385. So yeah, more Renko bars possibly could form at this area to hit his target of around the 35,000. So for the 7,000, he's looking at least this. Oh, back to the chart. I mean back to this, because the 7,000 around this area back to this triangle. But I think before it retests that, of course, the gaps first in the CMC gap and this strong resistance area here. But anyway, as what I've said, there's no right or wrong here. Always manage risk and trade cautiously. So there. Oh, yeah, I'll still have a long position anyway. So let's see, push it to my next target. Actually, my TP area is 30 and 30,400 using this one. So next, oh, we're already done with the BTC Dominance. A good time to invest Ethereum, and then 1M. So he said if stay above 1,100, he is bullish. Actually, for Ethereum, let's try to look that, and then when go alts, 7K. Actually, for alts, just look on the top alts. Because if the BTC dominance continues, it will be it will greatly hit the alts. Well, I don't know if how you balance your portfolio. Went up. Okay, dominance now. Thanks. So now let's just try to look at Ethereum. He said, one of our viewers said that he's bullish if it stay above 1,100. Let me also try to share my own personal analysis. So let's just use this. I think this is the one that I used early this morning in our Filipino language for my fellow kababayan early this morning. So this is it. Oh, yeah, I already, oh, yeah, I already write here the three estimates that I have for Ethereum. So if you look at it, it's also a triangle. For me, personally, if after it break this long-term resistance area, I'm already bullish to Ethereum. So anyway, let's just look at what happened to BTC. Yeah, after it break the long-term resistance, it continued to trend higher and yeah, create new all-time high. So that's also the same analysis I'm looking at for Ethereum after it break this long-term resistance area, which is around that 600 level or $600. So let's just go back there. Oh, let's just, so since it already break this long-term resistance area, we'll just measure the height of this triangle and then put that at breakout. So the conservative estimate I'm looking at is the 1,931, or what I put here is the 1,900 area. So that's how I get my 1,900 estimate for this year. Oh, sorry, this one. And then for the best estimate, this is the really the best estimate I'm looking at using the CAGR growth for the last, let's check, for the last 5 years. The period I use is the last 5 years using CoinMarketCap year-end data. So if it continued to grow 374.62% annually, possibly it could hit the 3,500 level, which is also the possible, of course, new high, all-time high, if ever. So let's just see. Of course, before it happens, it needs to break the previous high, or this around 1.4. So that's the best estimate I'm looking at, or this is also the 2.618 fib area. Because normally I'm just using the for greater than 2, I normally use the 0.618. So if you try to look at it on the at the top, you can see that my target is 2.618, 3.618, 4.618, and then 5.618. But you can also use the other fib levels. So the worst estimate, of course, this area, the 100 level area, if ever another global dump. So that's, I think that's also, yeah, that's the global dump price, the $100. Oh, sorry. Let's make it bigger. I thought the 1.618. Wait. Let me just check on this. Oh, we're already 30,000. Oh, sorry. So we're already 30,000. It's better to look at it using candlestick. The high is, oh, what's the high? 30,400. So possibly my TP area already hit. So let's see how it goes from there. So let's finish this early. Let's finish it early. Let's try to finish it as early as possible. So we can also scalp some trades. So I think where we are. Oh, this one, Ethereum. But I'm using this Renko chart because that's the last TP I have in my perpetual position, long position. I think I shared that when I start I start streaming here in TradingView that most of my positions are longs. If I scalp, I can make some, or I can also do shorts. But if not, just longs. Yeah, I think that's it for Ethereum. The best estimate I'm looking at is the 3,500. Conservative estimate is sorry. I'm just trying to look at that. So that's it. 3,500 area, or that's using the CAGR growth of around 300 plus percent, 374%. If that continues, the returns, that kind of return. And then for conservative estimate, I just use the height of this triangle. So that's the conservative estimate that I'm looking at, the 1,900 area. Or that's also 1.382 fib level. And of course, the worst case is this 100 level, or $100. So let's see how it goes for Ethereum. And the risk reward, or the possible gains, possible gains, of course, is the 374, and possible loss around 86% if it went to a $100 worst estimate. So that's the risk reward ratio there is 4.33. Oh, because this is very high. This one, 292. That's why the risk reward ratio here is very high. But anyway, personally, I entered a transaction if the risk reward is at least 2 or higher. So next is, so that's it. What else? So he said he expect Ethereum to 650 to 680 this week. Oh, who is my broker? Well, actually, I have a lot of brokers, but for futures and CFDs, I use a Btc for perpetuals, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And then I also trade at Prime XBT for CFDs, commodities, what else? US indices, and yeah, I think that's it. Forex sometimes, but yeah, I seldom trade forex. So mostly is just cryptocurrencies, commodities in Prime XBT, and US indices, which is Nasdaq, which I've mentioned a while ago. And then what else? I also trade some spot in OKEX and Binance, of course, and yeah, and some other brokers where the tokens are listed. So I think I answered his question. So what else? Oh, do you record your streams? Well, actually, because of the subscription that I have, basic subscription, I actually link it to YouTube. So if you want to watch it or the replay of it, yeah, or even my previous videos when I started streaming, you can check on the YouTube at here. So what else? And yeah, I think oh, let's try to look at it. Oh, it still continues to trend even higher. Anyway, I'm still holding the spot, or I mean BTC. So even if I did not trade the futures or perpetuals, I'm still I can still can ride the uptrend of the cryptocurrencies I'm holding. Yeah, because I'm also a long-term holder of BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And then I use that as collateral in trading futures. That's why I'm just using 1% of that in trading futures. So I think that's it. And yeah, I think I also shared that mostly my liquidation is zero. Wow, zero. So next is a Litecoin. So let's just try to look at Litecoin. Oh, at least it's still 828. Or Litecoin here. I think this. So I think I'll just use this one. This is the chart that I used early this morning. Oh, wait. Oh, let me just add the fib levels here in our PTC. It already hit our target, 30,400. And then let's just add some fib levels from here to here. So 1.618, if it continues, that 32,000 area. So let's see how it goes for BTC. Now let's move on to what we are analyzing. Oh, this one, Litecoin. So, oh, let me also share how I started here in Bitcoin. Actually, I know this Bitcoin from from my former office mate. He's an auditor, and then he explained to me how he is getting some BTC using that click one, or what's that? Pay to click. Yeah, I started that, and then after that, since my eyes, and then after that PTC or faucet, that's what they called it. I start investing less than $1, or that's 20 pesos in our local currency. So that's how I started in Bitcoin. So that's way back around October 14, 2016. So that's how it is. So anyway, for Litecoin, so we'll also use the CAGR growth. The CAGR growth of Litecoin is 199.25% using a period of this one, 7 years, using CoinMarketCap data. So possibly our target is, well, our conservative target using that is $373. So the $373 is around this area. So before the all-time high, or the high of 414 using the Renko chart. And Best estimate, of course, since it's the highest, but of course it will be dependent if or where the breakout will happen at this strong resistance area. So since it did not yet break out, of course we'll just estimate based on this chart, if ever. So that's it. There is if. Unlike BTC and ETH that they already break out the triangle area, the triangle pattern. So this one, once it break, possibly the estimate I'm looking at is the 577 if it break this at these levels. So that's the best estimate, and the worst case is the low of $25. So for Litecoin, that's a possible gain if ever it reach our best estimate. That's 362.75%. Um, and if it went as low as $25, that's a possible loss of 79%. So the data that I use here is, of course, the year-end price, which is right here, the December 31 closing price, or closing price based on coin market cap. So there. And the last one is XRP. Oh, really? XRP. Oh, I also have XRP. However, there's, because of the concern with the SEC, the lawsuit with the SEC, I think this will um it will be dependent on the outcome of that, because they said it's a security. So let's see how they will possibly defend that, because for in US, let just the lawyers handle it, but the common they are using is the Howey test. So there should be an investment contract where I think there is, and then common enterprise or shared enterprise, which is there is, and profit. It should be for um, profit. I don't know for profit, because XRP is, there's no, I think it's more on speculation side. So, well, I don't know. So let's just the lawyers handle it, and let's just wait for the outcome. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to mingle with the issue. So we'll just analyze it based on the charts, the worst case and the possible best estimate. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. That's how it works, and this is the riskiest on the cryptocurrencies I'm looking at. So it already break this triangle area. However, because of that, if it's a security or not, it went lower. And some of the exchanges are also delisting or halting the trading of XRP. So that's also pushes the price uh, lower to this 23 cents. So the worst case, of course, it will hit the lowest, which is the 7 cents. And the best case scenario I'm looking at is, of course, it will possibly break out again this long-term resistance area. And that's the best estimate I'm looking at, the 3.5. However, it's dependent on the outcome between the battle of SEC and XRP. So let's see how that goes. So, and conservative estimates that's using the CAGR growth over the last 80%. Over the last 7 years. Actually, the best year of XRP, if you look at this on a yearly return, is 2017. Wow, really? That's, wow, 35,500 return from, oh, we can just look at this. 2017 versus 2016. Oh, sorry, that's the price is it. 2017 Yeah, I just have some notes in there. 2017. Oh, that's why. From this to $2.3. So that's why that's the biggest return of XRP. Congratulations to those who have ride this one last 2017. I hope they also took some profit before it went down. So let's see how this goes. And if you also look at the risk reward ratio here, this is, as I mentioned, the riskiest, and of course the highest reward versus BTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Link. So of course this is dependent on the battle, SEC and XRP. So that's a possible gain of 1,492 if it reach or it hit the 3.5 best estimate price. Outlook for this year, and if it went to 7 cents, that's a possible loss of 68%. Well, actually, I also shared this one earlier this morning. I also have some XRP, and actually, when they dump it, I add more. But right now, I'm just chilling and just trading or settling my futures gains in BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and some in USDT. So let's see. Yeah, because if you compare them, of course, this is the possible highest returns. Highest returns, and of course I think higher risk also. But versus Ethereum and EOS, Black One, I think they let's just not compare it. So the let's just wait for the outcome. I don't want to add more comment to XRP. So let's see how it goes. Oh, already. Oh, I think it will push to or possibly 32,000. Yeah, that's the next fib area. Oh, I already don't have BTC Perpetual in my position, but I also have some others. Ethereum, yeah, still riding that. And yeah, I'm still riding the BTC price increase in my spot holdings. So anyway, let's just push until 32,000. So let's see how the BTC goes. So anyway, so where it is. Yeah, I record my streams, tentatives, looking forward to it. Yeah, actually, yeah, I record my streams, so you can just check out here. Oh, yeah, I also have some channel. I mean Telegram channel wherein I record mostly what I'm doing or what I'm looking at. So this one, I think I shared this one from my spreadsheet. Yeah. So what else did I? This one is. Oh, yeah. Last two trading days, but I did not share yet my. So this is the most of my trades, but the biggest is of course the Bitcoin Perpetual, Ethereum Perpetual, and Litecoin, and some other contracts. So that's the futures contract. Actually, mostly a green or positive. I managed to end the year in a positive territory. I mean all of them. But of course, inside it, there are losses in that because this is approximate or this is 1 year from January 1. Oh, why January 1? It should have been January 1, 2020. Oh, sorry. So I think I overlooked the dates. But this one is 2019 January 1. So should have been 2020. So I'll just share that in my channel anyway. So you can just watch the replay here. is for I think replay here, and some of the videos includes stocks, which is the Philippine Stock Exchange. What else? Yeah, sometimes I think 2020 I stream often Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but it depends because I'm also a working and at the same time trading, also working online and also trading. So I think that's it. What else? I think I answered most of it. Oh, it's already 8:42. I'm just cautious of the time. And this one is the last chain link. Oh, I think I forgot to add this one, the BTC price. Yeah, oh no, not that. I think this one, the BTC gold, because BTC is the future gold. So some analysts are also using this one to project the possible price of BTC. I think, did I add it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I just need to add that 2020 added supply estimate, and then the reserve is 54, and then yeah, we're just answers. I'll just add this one because yeah, you can also value a certain asset or Bitcoin using the valuation of gold. You just have to discount it. So let me just check the price of gold, which is 1897.90. Oh, let's use the year-end price. Is it the year-end price? Let's try to look at the candlestick. So this is, yeah, 1897.90. 1897.90. So that it maximum supply of BTC, possibly estimated fair value, $637. So 637,825 thousand. I mean $637,825. So at least you can you can also compare the different estimates that you can see in the different articles or in different, yeah, because I think that's the biggest, I don't know, the biggest price they are looking at BTC is 1 million. I don't know whose person is that. So different person value different, I mean, value the asset differently. So yeah, you can just also use that if you want to compare BTC to valuation of gold. Oh, this is, let me just check it. I mean, um, 31. So there, at least you understand where the figures are coming. So some analysts can just discount it. So you can just use a discount rate to this value. So I think there, yeah, I forgot to discuss that earlier this morning. But anyway, I think I discussed this in my previous videos also. So there, and yeah, let's go to the last one, which is a link. Oh, going 31,000. So let's push it to 32,000. Anyway, congratulations to those that have gains. Anyway, don't forget to manage risk and put stop loss. Normally, when I trade, I use market stop. So let's go. Let's go, and I'll just cheer Ethereum because I still have an open position here. My target there is 800. Yeah, in my futures contract position. So yeah, I think that's try to, yeah, there. So there. Oh, let me just charge my laptop. Charge ko. Sige na. Ano ba yun? Okay. Thanks. No, sorry, I just charged it. So this is the last chart. Oh, we will end this earlier. And let's do the trade. Okay, so this is the last one. Oh, that's where this 2021 outlook. Because normally I just trade the top. Of course, the main is the Bitcoin and the top altcoins. But currently, the market capitalization changed a bit. But I also hold Polkadot. So let's how this chain link goes. So this is my, let me share again this one. So chain link, based on the data that I get from CoinMarketCap. Oh, I just hide it there. That's just 3 years, or 20 December 31, 2017 to December 31, 2020. I used the year-end closing prices. So on that 3 years, the compounded annual growth rate is 224.20. So if that continues this year, 2021, possibly that's a target of around $36.54. So that's the best estimate I'm looking at for Chainlink, 36.54. I think for this year, that's also the biggest gainers versus Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP. So that's the best estimate I'm looking at, which I plotted it here using CAGR growth. Using CAGR. So best estimate using CAGR. Yeah. And sorry. Conservative estimate is the 27. I think I explained it a while ago that when I'm using this fib, normally I use the 0.618 golden ratio. So even if you look at the top, that's 2.618. And even here, BTC, you remember, a while ago, I used this. Oh, where is the, oh, there, this one. 1.618, and then after that, the 1.786, and then after that is I'm using the 2.618. So that's how I use it anyway. But different traders use different use it differently, because there are other, yeah, let me just try to, there are other lines or levels here that you can check or uncheck. So yeah, so let's go back to Chainlink. So for the year 2021, I used the possible target of 1.618. So that's 27. So that's the conservative estimate I'm looking at for this year, possibly 27 area. And the worst estimate is, of course, this area, the $8. So yeah, I think let's see how this goes. Yeah, anyway, when I'm scalping, I'm using or swing trades, I use this one, 30 minutes and 3 hours. So that's how I trade. And of course, for 3 hours and 30 minutes, I use the most common chart, which is candlestick. And if ever I use indicator, I just use the basic one, RSI or divergence indicator. So I think that's it, guys. Did I? Oh, sorry. Let me just add this one. Because I also mentioned this one. Um, yeah, early this morning. So if ever that it will hit our targets here, the best estimate target, conservative target, and the worst target, the estimated market cap will be this amount. The 5.44 trillion. What? 123. Yeah, trillion. And this one is 2.22 trillion. And if it goes back to 9,600, around 179 million dollars. So this is the closest. Oh, if it hit the 119 area, that's close to Apple Inc. market cap. So let me just show that. Let's, normally I don't trade US stocks, but I do trade US indices. So let's go to the asset class and let's pick stocks. So that at least you can see how how Bitcoin will compare it to other, top US stocks based on market cap. So let's just try to, oh, this one. This is the market cap. Yeah. So actually, I'm not familiar with most of it. Yeah, just familiar with the biggest, which is the Apple. So this is it, 2.25 trillion. So that's possibly when Bitcoin reach the or hit the $120,000, that's close to Apple Inc. market cap. So I'm using the BTC circulating supply as of this time. And when it hit the 292, that's 2 times the Apple Inc. market cap. So I think that's it. Currently, wait, let's just look at the current market cap of Bitcoin and let's compare it to this one. Because currently, I know it's better or higher than Warren Buffett company Berkshire Hathaway. So let me just check or let's check. Oh, I think this is, oh, the value changes because it's already at 30,000 because earlier this morning just less than 30,000. So 570 market cap, 570, 570 billion. So the 570 billion versus here is this one. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. This Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing or just a few billions, it will be close to Alibaba. Well, but the closest one is this 570 or yeah, just close to this one also. In between this Baba and TSM. So let's see. Because earlier this morning, it's trading at a market cap of higher than Berkshire Hathaway. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. If you have some questions, let me just... Oh, ADA. So let's try to look at ADA. I don't know. Did I answer most of it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, what's XXP? I think that's swipe. And ADA. How about ADA? Actually, I also have some ADA. And it's currently this one. This is Yoroi wallet, and it's currently staking. I'm currently staking it. So anyway, let's also try to discuss that or analyze it anyway. So ADA or Cardano. But yeah, I cannot share the... Oh, I cannot share the... What's this? I cannot share the CAGR growth of ADA over the years. So I'll just analyze it. Wait, we can also try to add that here. What's the others here? Oh, the others here are actually the other... We'll just try to insert it above. And yeah, I think it's just easy to look at it, but we will use, of course, the available chart here. Wait, let me just ungroup it and there, so that we can just add it here. Cardano, ADA. I'll just copy that, and then copy that also, and then I'll just copy that too. Just copy and paste. Copy and paste. Oh, this one, it depends. So we'll just do that later. Oh, I'll just copy this one, because this is the most... Bitcoin has the most data. And then let me just check it here. December 31, 2020. Yeah, to make it faster, we'll just try to use the Bittrex chart, so that we can look at the data immediately. Oh, but this one just started 2018. Really? Wait, let's just double check it with CoinMarketCap. This one. Because I have a slow internet, so if we will look at this, show more, the all-time high is 1.33. So let's just wait and let's look for the chart to load. So yeah, so we can start off with 2017. So 3 years data. So December 2019, this one. So the closing price here is 0.7099. 7099. Let's just use 4 decimal places. Oh, that's 2017. 2017.7099. And then 2018, 2018, December 2018, the closing price is 0404.0404. Let me know if I entered the wrong amount. 2019. So 2019, December 2019. So this one is 0.0329. 0.0329. 0.0 329, and the last December is, or this year is, or I mean last year is 0.1812. 0.1812. Or let me just add the source, which is TradingView Bittrex. TradingView. So there, and let's look at this. 2017, right? 2017 also. So in a period of 3 years, span of 3 years, let me just delete that. And yeah, 2017, we cannot have 2017 ROE, or I mean return. Oh, this one is negative. Red. Oh, 450. That's also close to Ethereum return this year. Even better than BTC actually. So wait, let's just. Oh, because we don't have this yet. So the possible is 0.28. So anyway, so let's see. Let's try to look at it using the Renko chart. Because normally I'm using the Renko chart. Oh, this is monthly, daily. Let's go to daily chart. Daily Renko chart. Oh yeah. Actually, that's why I also entered ADA, because I'm expecting a possible kind of return like this, 824, if it goes back to the all-time high. I think for Cardano, I just bought it last year, December. However, it's actually at, or possibly, Sasha. Actually, I'm expecting a possible breakout. That's why I also bought it. But anyway, this is a long-term downtrend. If you look at it, it also seems like a wedge, um, a tightening wedge. Even you can even use that there. And this kind of pattern is, I think, for me, it's more bullish. Personally, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm expecting actually a breakout from this area that will possibly retest this one. That's actually very long. So 1.37, 1.37. But oh, why why percentage? But the biggest, or I mean the highest price here is based on coin market cap is this. That's 1.33. 1.37 for Bittrex. And then the conservative estimate is the 0.28, and the worst estimate I'm looking at is for it to retest the low, or this one, which is just 2019. Um, 0.018. 0.018. Oh, why percentage low? Sorry. I just 0.018. So there. Um, I over why? I over 80. Because I don't have a price here, year-end price, which is, I think, what's the year-end price here? Yeah, I forgot. Wait, let's go back here. December 31, which is this 0.1812. December 31, 0.1812. So there. So we already have this. Yeah, there. So let me just color it, and then there. Oh, yeah, I think this is also one of the reason why I also added ADA in my portfolio. Actually, I just added last year, December. Oh, let's just use this one. So what's the CAGR growth for over that 3 years? Just 56. Just 56. Yeah, 3 years. So one of the earlier project, 3 years only. So my possible target here is the best estimate target I'm looking at is I think it's also one of the decisions that I made. I'm really expecting it to possibly retest this 1.37 highs. I think before I or analyze it, I think you have seen also my chart, which is I mentioned that I just bought ADA last year, and currently there it's staking, just staking, because I love coins that you just stake it and have a um, higher return, which is triple digit around 656% if ever it hit the all-time high of around 1.37 area. Conservative estimate using the CAGR growth of just 56.59% over the 3-year period, that's 28 cents. And the worst case, it will go back to, what's that, 0.018 cents or 0.018. So that's just 1 cent, or or close to 2 cents. So that's it for ADA. Yeah, because if you also compare it with the possible gains uh, over this cryptocurrencies, you can also see that its risk reward ratio is um, just same with Chainlink and even better than Ethereum and Litecoin if ever it will hit our best estimate price. So I think that's it. But currently, yeah, it's retesting the or possibly or currently retesting or close to close to the um strong resistance area. So let's see if it break this area, because if it break this area, of course long term I'm more positive because this is very long from January 2018. So more than, or I think, yeah, less than 2 years. So yeah, I think the 1.37 is really very high. But when I buy cryptocurrencies, normally I hold it more than 1 year. So yeah, maybe we can also try to just use this on conservative note, at least just the $1 if ever. So I'll just change it to $1. I'll just change it to $1. At least that's at least the conservative estimate that I'm currently looking at. But anyway, let's see how this goes for ADA. So I think that's the last. What else? Yeah, actually, most of this, the one in my watch list, I'm actually holding the tokens. But most of my futures trades are just the top three, or yeah, just the BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Just them. But of course, majority is BTC. And then I settle it in BTC, sometimes also in a USDT. OMG, it's already close to 31,000 area. So let's see if it will hit this 32 area or the 1.786. Oh, see this one. It's already a confirmed bullish Renko bar and currently forming a possible next bullish Renko bar. So as I mentioned a while ago, just add 1,385 from 30,490. So let's just add that 30,490 plus 1,385 is 31,875. If ever this will continue, the bullish Renko bar. So let's see. I think that's it. What time did I start? Yeah, I almost forgot. Hmm, how old is he? Sorry, what do you mean how old is he? Are you pertaining to certain asset or certain crypto? This one, Leonard's. So we still have 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes before 10. So as I've mentioned here, let's end this by 10. But if you don't have any more questions, then I will end this stream. Oh, anyway, I forgot this one. SXP, that's swipe, I think. Oh, let's just try to look that. Oh, I don't know what's this. Yeah, I think this is swipe. So let's just use this one. OMG. Wow. It's still it created a new low. What was that? SXP. I know it's white, but I'm not sure. Let's see. SXP. Yeah, swipe. So what's the market cap of swipe? Market cap 60 million. And a rank of currently rank. Where's the rank here? They changed it a bit. Where's the rank? Hmm. I don't know what's its rank currently. 60 million. Oh, I cannot see the rank where it is. Anyway, it's currently a 60 million market cap. What happened to this? I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I'm not trading it. Let's just try to read. There, the rank is 139. But if you look at it, of course, I will not trade it at the moment. Or possibly, I think it's already hitting the lows. But of course, on conservative note, I will wait for it to reverse, or I mean, change this bearish Renko bar to positive Renko bar or green Renko bar. Because currently it's really, you look at it though. Look at it. It's there. That's the trend. A long term, I mean a downtrend. Just started August. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it could still create a possible bearish Renko bar there. So at the moment for me, I'll just wait. Yeah, depending on how you plan to hold it. I'm not much familiar with it. Wait, let's look at the candles. Because normally that's the wait. It's hitting the lows. Try to analyze it. Oh, there. Yeah, based on the candlestick, because normally I just trade based on the price action, using candlestick or sometimes Renko bar, but on daily time frame. For lower time frame, normally daily 3 hours and 30 minutes, I use candlestick and this divergence indicator. But here is it. That's not this. I'll use the come again. I'll use this one. $100 more to $31,000 for BTC. Yeah, congratulations to those who have BTC holdings. Well, I also have some BTC holdings, but yeah, my long positions in BTC perpetual have already been filled at 30,400. So if you look at it using this daily candlestick chart, there is actually a regular bullish divergence. So the RSI here is going up while the price is going down. And you can also try to also use the Renko bar if there is already a confirmation of it. But I think at these levels, it's already forming a possible base there. So yeah, I think at this time you can well, for me, of course, it's not a financial advice, so I'll just trade it based on my trading plan. So since I already seen a regular bullish, I started to accumulate. Once it once it break this consolidation area, I will add more. And then possible TP area is, what's the high? This is the high, 84. So when it's already at oversold area. So, oh, wait, let's try to use this one. So let me just measure first the possible risk-reward ratio that I'm entering into. If ever I will trade this kind of stock, or I'll go long or buy this stock. But fundamentally, I'm not familiar with it. So the risk-reward ratio here is 2.65. As I mentioned a while ago, I'm entering a transaction if the risk-reward ratio is at least 2. So at this level, I will buy. And then my TP area is the 1.18 and the stop loss at 0.558. This one, or the 55 cents. So what else? Or sometimes I also have different kinds of TPs. I have TP1 and TP2. So I can have a TP 50% TP area here and another 50% TP here if the 1.18 dollars, if it breaks that 1.8 dollars, I mean 1.85, yeah, 1.85 dollar, I mean 1.18 dollars, sorry. So, and also you can see that the average here is 1.48. So you can also use that also as a possible TP. So it means that you're entering, or most of the holders of swipe is average price is 1.48. So at these levels, I'm already, yeah, it's already cheap in my opinion. So I think that's it for swipe. 924. What, that's fell to 18? Sorry, I don't know what they're trying to, how old? I don't know what how old. But anyway, I think that's it. I already discussed swipe. What else? I think I read most of it. Let's start swipe. Oh, dog. What's that? Oh, I mean, I don't know if she meant Dogecoin or just dog. Oh, or I mean, our dog is noisy. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. Other questions, feel free to ask here. Else, I will end this stream in 1 minute. Hello. Oh, yeah. Let's just watch the BTC anyway. Oh, not that. That's the BTC dominance. I mean BTC futures, CMC. Oh, MG. Hmm. Try to look at 30 hours. Oh, that's already a breakout. Yeah. Okay. This one is, yeah, because this one is what we use here is the Renko resistance, or our target. So the next one is, what's the next Renko target is the 31,875, more or less that area. But anyway, for Renko, for those who are using the Renko chart, the Renko height changes. So you can just look at it sometimes. Yeah, because the last time the height is 1,400 and now it became 1,385. So this one before. So that's December 20. I mean December 30. So I think that's it, guys. What else? So if you have no more questions, just I will on this stream, and you can always follow me, or you can also join me in my groups here, or you can also message me here. So we'll end this. So I think that's it. That's it. If you have questions, if you have other questions, feel free to message me or uh, message me here or in my social media channels. So there. Wow, that's yeah. Congratulations to all long holders. I mean, to have long position and also to long-term holder of Bitcoin. Hmm. Oh, that is back to $9. What else? Oh, push it to 800 area. I'll just watch this Ethereum because already, yeah, my TP here has already been hit. Thanks again joining your Telegram and following here in, I think Trading View. I don't know what's TDVU. I think that's Trading View. So there, guys, and let's go back to trading. Bye, guys. Bye, guys, and happy trading. Yeah, Trading View. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Wow. Oh, this one was. Oh, anyway, I just have a few updates on XMR. Bittrex will be delisting this one, XMR. And now it's back to 138. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, because I'm also trading this one sometimes, Monero. But because of the delisting, not that. Because some exchanges will be delisting some privacy coins. That's why they dump XMR just this morning. So there. But I'm also holding some Monero. So in Bittrex, that's the news there. That's drop the price. So bye guys. There. Sorry, bye guys. Now this time this is the bye guys. Bye guys. See you again next time. And that